Hey y'all, welcome back to Lunch at Uncle Jason's. I got a good one for you today. If you're tired of the same old thing for Thanksgiving, I'm not, but just in case you are. If you don't want the turkey, if you don't want the ham, I got a little dish here that we used to cook, with my mama used to cook, that I think could really take and hold its own at a Thanksgiving or even a Christmas table. It's oxtails and gravy. So stick around and we're going to make that. Hold on. Alright y'all, in my pot here I got about 3 tablespoons of bacon grease heating up. And I got my eye on high because I want this pot screaming hot. Now y'all, I got about 2 pounds of oxtails right here. When I told the butcher, I said do not trim the fat. Leave the fat on there. That's where your flavor's at. It's gonna be a little noisy, y'all. I'm sorry. Alright y'all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these brown on all sides, and I'm going to leave it up high because I'm wanting these to really brown on all sides. I want them to be a good color on them. I don't want it to be a little light brown. I want it a dark brown color all around it. So give me a minute and we'll come back and see where we're at. Alright y'all, I want to bring you back. I know it's loud and I'm sorry, but I want you to see that. See how that looks? Looks like somebody would say, oh my goodness, you almost burned it. No, you didn't. That's how you want them to look. That's just building more flavor. See those, y'all? I'm going to finish the rest of them up and I'll be right back. Alright y'all, I got all of those oxtails out of the pot. And in here you see that good gramise on the bottom of the pan. I got a whole large onion. I'm just going to put right down in that grease. I got about a stalk and a half of celery that I just chopped up. And in this bag, y'all, I got... It's going to be the equivalent of 1 large bell pepper. It was a half of a red and a half of a green bell pepper. Oh my goodness, I wish y'all could smell that. Now these vegetables are going to loosen that gramise off the bottom of the pan. You can see it's already doing it down in there. Can you see that? That's already starting to loosen that up some. And y'all, I'm just going to cook these until they're soft and they brown up a good little bit. Probably about 4 or 5 minutes. Hang on. Alright y'all, this has been going for about 2.5, 3 minutes. I'm going to put 2, and you do this to taste, y'all. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of garlic, minced garlic, in my vegetables and get it stirred up. But y'all see how clean the bottom of that pot is now? That those vegetables sweated out liquid, and now they have let the gramise release from the bottom of that pan, and y'all, that is so much flavor. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my oxtails that I browned, and I'm just going to put these right back in there on top of this, these vegetables. And y'all, I know I can hear everybody saying it now. Do you know how expensive oxtails are? Yes, I do. I bought them today, and I'm not going to lie to you. These 2 pounds of oxtails cost me right at $30. Yeah. So they're not They're not cheap, but that's why I say do it at this time of year during the holidays. You know, it's a labor of love. Okay, to this now, I'm going to add some of my Pollywog Cabin seasoning. And like I say every time, if y'all haven't checked his channel out, the Pollywog Cabin, go and do it. You will not be disappointed. I'm going to season these kind of heavy with that Pollywog seasoning. And then I'm going to take some beef stock. Or beef broth, rather. I got beef broth. And I'm going to pour in enough to just cover these oxtails. I just want to barely cover, you know, cover them. Some of them ain't going to be covered because they're sitting up a little higher, but once I get the majority of them covered, that's good. That was probably about 3/4 of this 32-ounce container of beef stock. Now what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to put my lid on my Dutch oven, and I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I'm going to pop this in and let it cook for probably about 2.5 hours. So it does take a little while on 350 for 2.5 hours, but y'all, these oxtails will be so tender, falling off the bone. Serve it over some rice. You got a meal you won't forget. So stick around and I'll be right back in just a minute. Well, y'all, I'm back. I just wanted to turn you down right now so you can see this. Look at these oxtails, y'all. These things are falling off the bone. I made a bowl of rice and I fixed my plate. So let me turn you up so you can see me eat. Y'all, this cooked 2.5 hours in the oven on 350. And I'm telling you, I want you to see this. Look at this oxtail. You know, it completely just falls off the bone. Oh my goodness. You make this, y'all, whatever you do, tell your butcher, do not trim the fat. Don't trim the fat off of it. That's where all your flavor is going to come into this whole dish at. Y'all, this is so good. I'm just telling you. And like I said, I really and truthfully believe this dish can hold its own at a holiday table. I would not, if somebody served me this at Christmas or Thanksgiving, I would not be mad at all. I'd be like, thank you. This is so good, y'all. And you can do whatever you want to with the seasoning. If you don't want to use the Cajun seasonings, you can do salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, whatever you want. I mean, I love Pollywog Cabin seasoning. Y'all know that. So that's what I use. But guys, try this. Like I said, it's a little pricey, but at the holidays, we all splurge a little. And this is a well worth splurge right here. But y'all, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for watching this video. For all of the new subscribers, welcome. I'm so glad to have y'all here. We've hit over 1,000, y'all. We finally made it over 1,000. I was so excited when I saw that. And for everybody who's ordered my cookbooks, thank you. If you want to order them, in the description of this channel, you hit more and you'll see several Pinterest links drop down. If you click that Pinterest link and hit visit, it's going to take you to that individual cookbook where you can order it and it'll come to you. But y'all, thank you. I love y'all. I want you to be blessed. And I will see y'all next time. And I'm going to be back with some more holiday videos, some more stuff you can do for your holiday meals. So keep an eye out. See y'all next time. Bye.
Oh, Chef Jason of Alabama, the beautiful, whipping up joy.